Hello and congratulations. If you're watching this video, that means that you are eligible for your purple belt, which means that you are more than halfway through your jiu-jitsu journey. What does that mean? If you suck at math, we have a 5-belt ranking system for adults. White being 20%, blue 40, purple 60%, 80% of brown, and 100% of black. If you're sitting back and you're thinking about the coral belt, simmer down. You're getting too ambitious. You've already conquered this life, and it looks like you're trying to conquer the next life. This video will act as a study guide to help you get to that next level. Why are we doing this? Well, getting your purple belt doesn't mean that you know how to convert a failed armbar into an omoplata. Doesn't mean that you're pulling flying triangles. It means that your jiu-jitsu is going to be practical for the street. Strike-based jiu-jitsu. Why it was developed for self-defense. It's great if you won multiple world championships, you got a bunch of gold medals, you're tapping out your training partners. But if you can't defend yourself against that drunk guy at the bar, that means I, as a professor, have failed you. So how does this work? We're gonna schedule a private session with myself and the student who's eligible for their purple belt, and we're gonna have a 5-minute fight simulation. During that simulation, we're gonna test you for a number of things. We're gonna make sure that you're able to stay safe, manage damage, manage distance on your feet, that you're able to secure us on the ground, establish positional control while being mindful of strikes, including elbows, punches, headbutts. I might squeeze in a little bite here and there. So we gotta make sure that you know how to protect yourself in the street. During that 5-minute simulation, we're gonna look for at least 3 submissions of your choice, whatever is available based on my behavior. So right now you might be thinking, am I supposed to tap the professor 3 times in 5 minutes? Well, first of all, we've been here for about 4 years and I've yet to be submitted at our academy. Noah, if you're watching this, you're probably going, whoa, wait a minute. You caught me with the belly down armbar. That was in Glendale. I'm talking about home court advantage. So to make this practical, I'm not going to be using jiu-jitsu and defending you like I would as a jiu-jitsu practitioner. You're not training to fight in the UFC. You're training to be able to defend yourself against a civilian in the street who does not know how to who's not engaged in combat sports. So if you take my back, I'm not gonna address the overhook. I'm not gonna fight off your hooks and try to escape into a different position. I'm gonna behave and mimic someone in the street who does not know how to grapple. So those submissions are gonna be open to whatever is available based on our scrambled position. In addition to our 3 submission rule, we're going to have a 5-point deduction system, which means that during our 5-minute simulation, fight simulation, if you have 5 points deducted against you, you will not pass the test, and we will be revisiting this test shortly thereafter. So those 5-point system means that on our feet, you must show that you're managing distance, managing damage. That if I'm being aggressive or conservative, you don't turn your back. So you're using any takedown, any clinch to get to the ground. And we're gonna look for that as 1. 2, we're gonna make sure that I cannot secure and hold you down in any position for more than 10 seconds. In addition to that, we're gonna make sure that you do not allow me to take the fight back up to our feet more than 2 times. At the end of the day, this is jiu-jitsu, it's ground fighting. We should be able to establish control and ensure that I don't get back on my feet. If you have that Muay Thai guy who's been training for a couple of years and you allow them to stand up and land that shin to the head, the fight is over. So we need to make sure we know how to control. In addition to that, this is strike-based jiu-jitsu. If we go down and you stand up like a civilian, that will be another point deducted, meaning you must always stand up in base to create distance and have to work your way back down to the ground. On top of that, we're gonna look for other behaviors as far as if there are strikes coming down, we're not looking for you to turtle and just hide and tuck. We're gonna look for you to recover, work any sweeps, work on the punch block series to make sure that there are no more strikes coming in. So this next part of the video is gonna give you a visual to what we're looking for, and we're confident that if we did our job right, you will be a purple belt very soon. Again, the way you control someone from the sport aspect of jiu-jitsu is different than self-defense, strike-based jiu-jitsu. As you may know, My introduction to jiu-jitsu was with the Gracies in Torrance at the Gracie University, and the combatives, which is strike-based jiu-jitsu, was a huge part of my journey. Later on, getting my black belt through Gracie Baja was a bigger introduction to sport jiu-jitsu. But like Iron Mike says, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.